yeah, it was just nice being with friends and celebrating. But New Year's often brings like, oh, what do we want to make it an intention? So yoga practice, as you know, we think about our drishti, our intention. And so I wanted to invite you to do that this morning with me is to think of, maybe you've been thinking about it. Maybe it's just, "Oh, okay, it's another day. It's 2025." It sounds so weird to say that. But I wanted to invite you to just think about what that means to you this morning and make an intention if you would like to. And what we'll do is we'll draw our attention to our posture. Let's go ahead and just stand hip width apart. Pick up your toes and spread them. Push down into the heels of the feet. Engage into the inner thighs. Lift in through the instep. Take a few shoulder rolls up, down, and back. Right? And then bring one hand onto your heart, one hand on your belly. Soften your gaze and breathe. And so we'll first just draw awareness to our breath, our body, and our posture. As you inhale through the nose, holding at the top. Exhale, sigh through the mouth. Feeling the belly, lower belly kind of pull in a bit, like a little bit of a scooping action. Inhale, holding at the top, and exhale. Sigh through the mouth, relax your jaw. Inhale and hold at the top, and exhale, sigh. If you want to try closing your eyes and just inhale and exhale through the nose, bring your hands together in the prayer of gratitude. And as we bring the hands together in the mudra of gratitude, I've noticed my yoga practice, my meditation practice in the morning, just waking up and being thankful to be alive and breathing and for the gift of life and living another day in this body. And one of my intentional practices has been to find more laughter. Laughter is so good for the immune system. And it seems like almost every day I'm seeing so many news headlines in the email that are so heart wrenching and sad. And it's easy to be attached to the sadness and the suffering. And so I invite you to find your intention right now. As I had shared with you, one of mine has been to find more joy and laughter because I know it's out there and I want to connect with it and really celebrate life, especially because there's so much suffering. So let's exhale and lower the hands down and inhale, sweep the hands sideways and up. Exhale, lower the hands down. And let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, following the breath. And exhale, bringing the hands back down. Inhale, stretching out the arms and the fingers. And exhale. And let's come into half sun salutations. Inhale, sweep the hands sideways and up. And then exhale, hinge from the hips, bend the knees as much as you need to. Inhale, push below the legs, come up halfway. Exhale, come on down, forward bend. Inhale, push into the feet. Try to find a lightness as you reach back up to the sky. And exhale, lower the hands down. And let's move like that 3 more times, 3 more rounds. Inhale as you extend. And then exhale, forward bend. Half inhale. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, rise. Exhale. Keep the energy flowing. 2 more like this. Go at your own pace. Inhale. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, rise. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, up. Exhale. One more. Keep it flowing. Inhale. Move the breath through all your limbs. Exhale. Keep the core engaged. Inhale. Halfway up. Exhale. Inhale, rise. Exhale. Lower the arms down. And then inhale, sweep the hands forward and up. We're going to work the core, standing core work. Bring your feet together and exhale. Lift the right knee as you lower the arms. And then inhale, lower the right leg down. Exhale, lift the left leg. Now inhale, lower the left leg down. And this time on the second set, if you want to straighten the leg, you can kick out with the leg. Inhale down. And other side, exhale. Inhale. Let's just do one more set. Exhale. Move with the breath. Engage in the core. Inhale. Last one, exhale. Now inhale, lower the leg down. This time twist as you exhale and open up. Widen through the arms. Look back at the thumb. And then inhale, center. And twist, exhale. And again, inhale, unwind, feel the core engaged, exhale. So feel the abdominals help you rotate. Inhale, let the rotation come from the lower belly and hips. Exhale, try to keep both hip bones forward. Good, inhale, one more set. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Now inhale, come center, and then exhale, stand about 3 feet wide. And this time we're going to twist. As we twist, press your left hand over to the right hand. And then inhale. All the while, push firmly into the feet. Exhale. So we're doing standing, back, and abdominal work. Inhale, center, and opening in through the chest and shoulders. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Make sure that you're being solid in your feet, not twisting in through the knees or the joints. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Now take the hands down behind you, interlace the fingers, and open up the chest. Take a breath. Push down in with your tailbone. Push down with the tailbone. Lift up, in and up with the ribs. Now slowly come forward. You can bend the knees a bit. Come all the way down into your forward bend. And then lower your hands down to the floor or block. And bend one knee at a time to open up the hamstrings, to loosen it through the hips. We're going to do some neck and shoulder work today with the strap. Relax here. Now bend the knees, bring your hands onto the thighs. Just come up halfway for standing cat and cow. So you'll come on up, inhale, then flex your spine, exhale. Inhale, extend the tailbone and head. Exhale, flex the spine. Make sure the knees are right over the heels. Inhale, re-step if you need to. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now, stay here and take another breath. And then shoulder shrug. Shoulder shrug to the left, look back. Inhale, center. Shoulder shrug to the right, look back. Inhale, center. And shoulder shrug to the left, look back. Inhale, center. And shoulder shrug to the right, look back. Inhale, center. Roll up, step together. And then circle your knees around to the right. Circle your knees around to the left. Good. Now come on up and put your hands on a chair or floor and just come up and down on the toes. So we're kind of opening up those joints, strengthening them. Good. Good. That's it. One more, one more, one more. And now relax. If you have a strap or maybe you use a towel, get it now. Step comfortably, hip width apart. And what we're going to do is bring the arms up and back. And if you don't have anything to do that with, that's fine. Just pretend that you're holding on to a strap. You may have, arthritis, or it might hurt your hands to do this. So you could pretend that you hold on to something if it hurts to hold on to a strap. All right, so just do the best you can today and go at your own pace. Modify as you need to. And remember, this is your first class of the year, first yoga of the year. It's amazing. Time keeps on passing. All right, now let's do one more. And then take your strap about shoulder width apart. I'm going to fold mine. I'm going to double mine up so I don't hit myself with it. And then lean to one side and circle down and around and up. And then other side. So we're gonna just switch, kind of like a pendulum. Exhale down, inhaling up, exhaling down, inhaling up, exhaling down, inhaling up. And just one more time, exhaling down, inhaling up. And then hold it here and pull the strap down like behind your head and open up and through the body and breathe for 3, 2, 1. Now inhale, take the strap up and down, bring it behind you. Good. And now push the strap behind you and open up. Inhale for 3, 2, 1. And now pull back the hips, bend the knees, bring the belly on the thighs, and let your arms hang over your head. Let gravity just kind of help you bring the arms up and over. Hold for 3, 2, 1. And then lower down the strap. Again, bring your hands onto the floor of the block. Go ahead and straighten one leg at a time. Good. And then roll up slowly. Shoulders rolling up, down, and back. And let's do some core work sitting on the chair this time. So we'll come to the chair. Or if you want to sit on the mat, that's fine. We're going to just set the strap. So what we'll do on the chair is you can lean back. So I'm sitting kind of on the edge and leaning back, pulling the knees in as you exhale, out as you inhale. So you're actually working your bicep muscles as you pull those knees in. And feel if you are leaning against something, feel the shoulder blades really roll down and back. Feel again the energy in the lower belly. Nice. Now see if you can let go of your legs. If not, just keep doing this. You can hold on to the chair and do it without holding onto the legs. So you exhale the knees in, and then maybe you inhale, lower the toes down to the floor or earth. Exhale, bring the knees in, inhale. And then if you want to do a little stronger, think of exhaling, bringing the arms down, inhaling up and back. And if you don't want to, like if you really want to be strong and you feel strong, you can come off the back of the chair and do this. Try to balance on the edge of the chair without leaning back into the chair. All right, so we'll take 4 more, whichever one you choose. 3 more. Good job. 2 more. And last one. Excellent work. And then stand all the way up. Inhale, take your hands down onto your hips. Open up your hips. Beautiful. Notice all that heat you just created. And so we're a lot of energy in the first, second, and third chakra, base of the spine, hips and sacrum, abdomen. Let's go ahead and release. We'll set the chair beside us again and start to open up the hips. After all of that work, working the hip flexors, we'll open them up. Step about as wide as your wrist. Turn your right foot out. Right heel lines up with the left instep. And then we'll sink down as you exhale. Inhale, straighten the arms. So we're just, again, still loosening the hips. Exhale, sink down the leg, the right thigh. Make sure the knee is tracking correctly over the heel of the foot. Inhale, push into the heels, like you're pushing the heels together a bit. Now, inhale, and then exhale, hold the warrior two pose. Roll the shoulders down and back and flip your palms up. Let's pull warrior and feel the inner thighs roll away from each other. Nice. And then take your right arm up, left arm down and back, and stretch the hand. You can look up if that's comfortable. See how high, like you're trying to reach for the sky or reach the ceiling. That's it. And then we'll take this top arm down, release the back arm, and stretch this side. We're going to do this 2 more times. So we'll take another breath here. Inhale and exhale. Lower the arm. Inhale, rise. And then come right into your next exhale. All the way back down. Release your arm. Good. And then one more time. Inhale, rise. And then exhale, lower down. Good. Now this time today, what we're gonna do is inhale, come back into warrior two pose, straighten the leg, and we're gonna go right into the other side today. So we'll turn this right foot in, think about how you're moving, and then you're gonna pick up your toes and turn that left toe out. Line your left heel in with the right instep. Angle your right foot so the heel drops back to the toes face your left heel a little bit, just a little bit. Again, rolling those inner thighs away. We'll inhale, big stretch up, and then exhale, lower down. We're flowing today. Inhale, straighten that top leg. Exhale, lower down. Inhale just one more time. Reach up and exhale. And then we're going to roll the shoulders back, bring the palms up and breathe there. Feel the palms open nice and wide. Feel the breath as you breathe. Feel the breath in your heart. Again, finding a little bit of joy and playfulness and laughter. We're going to now move here into this vinyasa as you lift the left arm up, and you can bring that right arm into a bind and really look up at this left arm, stretching it to the sky as you bend that left thigh, pushing still into the heels, lifting in through the insteps. Now, your next exhale will take that left hand or elbow down, but not leaning heavy in that lower leg. Just keep it light. And then we're going to do that again as you lower this right arm down and back. Lift the left arm, inhale. Exhale, lower down. Okay. Inhale. Rise. Exhale. Lower down, stretch this side. And then inhale, last set. Rise. Being strong in your legs. Exhale, lower down. And then inhale back into warrior two pose. And exhale, straighten the leg. Okay. Now this time, turn the left foot in. Lift your arms up, wide leg forward bend. Exhale, wide leg forward bend. Inhale, halfway up. Again, you can use a block underneath or just put your hands onto a chair. And then exhale, just walk your hands maybe in between your legs, maybe holding on to the outer ankles. Good. Relax and through the neck and shoulders. We're gonna place our hands in between our legs. Come up halfway, turn the heels out. Bring your hands onto the thighs. Press the knees apart and bring your body upright. Good. Elbow down. Nice. And then bring your palms up. Turn your palms to face the ears. And then hold on to the back of your neck. Good. Now, really, I know we're working hard in those legs and hips. So breathe into it. I like to kind of pick up my toes and then set them down. Feeling all four corners of the feet. We're going to exhale, lower the right elbow. See if we can touch the right thigh. Inhale, center. Exhale, that's it. Lower the left elbow. Inhale, center. And again, exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale. And last set, exhale. Inhale and exhale and inhale. We did it. Let's straighten up those legs. Reach up to the sky, turn the feet in, and step together. Okay, let's sit down and rest for a moment. So this time we're going to do a seated forward bend and rest. So we'll sit down, inhale, lift the arms, exhale, forward bend over the legs, and relax. Notice how your heart is beating. Try to slow it down as you exhale. Soften in through your spine and nervous system just by breathing and relaxing. Okay, we're gonna bring our hands onto the thighs and roll up slowly and stand up. So today I have a fun challenge for you because we're gonna go into half moon today and I'll demonstrate on the chair. It'll be fun, okay? I'll have fun doing it. We're gonna start into triangle. So I'm gonna place the chair behind my right foot, sort of. And so what we'll do first is we'll get the feet about wrist distance apart. And then we'll turn the right foot out and line this right heel with the left instep. And again, turn the heel to the back room so the toes angle forward. And that just kind of helps pull that left hip up and back as we're coming into a neutral spine with your body and opening in through the ribs and diaphragm, maybe a slight bend to that right knee, but try to keep that leg long as you come down into triangle and then reach the left shoulder up and back like you're trying to again touch the ceiling as you come down to the earth. So what you don't want to do is this, right? You want to come up higher on the leg. Again, we can demonstrate it actually. Yeah. And stretch the shoulders apart. That's it. And just notice how you feel. We warmed up a lot for this posture, so we'll just enjoy it. Okay. Enjoy breathing. So try to keep that flow with the breath. Now let's stretch the shoulder a little bit. If you can take a bind, if that feels good, and then look down at the right foot. Okay, stretching the side of your neck. Good. And then bend the right leg. Now we're going to come into a balancing position. I need to reposition myself in the chair and step a little back a little bit because I need to reach forward a bit with this right hand. So we'll bend the right leg, slide the back foot in, and start to put all the way into the right leg, adjust as needed, and see if you can float that left leg up. Okay. Now, ideally, it's okay if you bend this standing leg, the right leg. Ideally, we're trying to get the left leg up about hip level and stretching this left arm up to the sky again. And some of you may need to just hold on to a block or go straight to the floor. That's fine. Have fun. Try to expand out like a star. Good. Now we're gonna just set this back leg down and come back into warrior two pose. So go ahead and take a moment. So we're really working body proprioception here, trying to figure out how we just landed as we come up back into your warrior two pose. Nice. And then we're going to straighten this front leg, turn the foot in, and step together. Now just take a moment. Let's take a moment and go into a stronger posture where your two big toes touch, maybe a little bit of space in between the heels, hands together at the heart center. We'll breathe here. And again, breathe as a way of finding that gratitude towards life, the light and energy that comes through the breath that's so important for our well-being body to thrive. Each cell, soak it in, soaking in that light and energy that comes in through the breath, the circulation. Good job. We're going to exhale, lower the hands down, and reposition your chair, your block for the other side. I noticed 3 times I needed to reposition my chair. All right, so it's important to feel comfortable with your placement. And I'll talk a little bit more about that. So we'll step again about 3 to 4 feet wide, depending on your body type. Kind of like bring your ankles in line with your wrists. Turn your left foot out. So the toes turn out, left heel lines up with the right instep. And then think of pushing into the back heel and bringing the toes forward to the left heel a little bit more. This left leg is long, so as you push, it's like you're pushing this left hip in and up underneath the right hip as we reach forward for triangle, and then reach up with that right arm so that shoulder blade reaches up and back with that top arm. Again, you can use your chair. Try not to lean heavy on that front leg. In fact, try to work against that downward pressure and push down firmly into the front ball of the foot, kind of like a springboard, pushing down that energy into the earth, that it'll spring back up into the leg. Keep it long. And then take this top arm as you continue to open up the shoulder behind you in a bind if that's comfortable, and look down at your left foot to stretch out the side neck. And then inhale, exhale, bend the front leg. Nice. Now we're wanting the hand to stay underneath the left shoulder. So our body's going to move forward towards that left leg as we slide this right foot in. Bring it up a little bit more. Find where that is as we start to lift it up. Good. And no worries if you don't want to lift the leg up. And then you can release this top arm up. Again, you can also, those of you who are comfortable having the left hand to the floor of the block. But again, you want to think of creating room for your torso. Left hand under the shoulder, right hand up to the sky. There's my foot there. And then, good job. We'll go ahead now and lower down this right foot and slide it back into your warrior two pose. Straighten the front leg, turn the left foot in. And then we're going to come into another wide leg forward bend. So we'll inhale and exhale, come down, wide leg forward bend. Inhale halfway up. Exhale, come on down. And then we're gonna open up the inner thigh. So we'll try the toes out, bring the body up halfway. Again, you can use your blocks. I'll demonstrate the block. So you can use your block, move to the left leg, bend the leg, toes can turn out to open up in through the inner thighs. And then other side. And if you're really flexible and you don't want to use the block, that's fine. We'll change sides again. We're going to do this several times so you can change sides and go down a little deeper. So those of you who want to take it down a little deeper can. And then other side. That's it. You just do what's right for you. We're going to come back, center, turn the toes in, hands back onto the hips, and slowly pivot up. Take your time. Shoulders up, down, and back. And then we're going to step together. And let's just shake it up. Let's just relax, shake it out, and be a little playful. Good. And then we're going to sit down and rest with all of that standing rock. Okay, so sitting down, pick up your legs, engage your leg muscles, your arms, and circle out your ankles and your wrists. That's a good job. Take a breath and change directions. And take a breath and then point and flex. Now lower the feet down, take the right leg up and squeeze that right knee into your right shoulder. Good. Take another breath and then we're gonna flex the foot and cross it over, figure four stretch. Push your left hand into your right foot and angle downward the right thigh. And feel that stretch and through. Maybe you feel it a little different area than I do. I'm feeling it like right in my hip crease here, right in these connective tissues, right around that joint. And then we're gonna come on up, set that right foot down and change. Take the left knee into the left shoulder. Squeeze it in. Take another breath. And then flex this foot, toes up. So that means the toes come up towards the knee. Figure four stretch, placing the foot on the thigh. Press the hand into the foot. Left thigh, push left thigh down with your left hand. You can think of rolling the quadricep or the thigh muscle outward. External rotation in through that hip joint. Leaning forward, noticing how this side feels. It's a little looser on this side for me. I'm able to lean into it more. Good job. And then slowly come back up and set the leg down and let's stand up again for some foot and balance work. So bring your feet shoulder width apart, toes pointed straight ahead, and we'll keep the chair handy. Take a breath, tailbone down, lengthen the spine. As you exhale, sink the hips down into chair pose. Come up onto the tippy toes. Now try to stand up onto the toes, do the best you can. Straighten your legs. And then lower the heels down. Inhale. Exhale, chair pose. If you want to try it without the chair. Inhaling up onto the tippy toes. Keep breathing, exhale. Try to straighten the legs. Inhale. Exhale, lower the heels down. Inhale, this will be the last one. Maybe you want to bring your arms forward and up. Good. On your next exhale, sink the hips down a little more and then inhale up onto the tippy toes. Start to rise. Keep breathing as much as you need to. Exhale. Lower the heels down. Lower the arms down. Take tree pose. Put all the weight into the left leg. Pull the right foot in. Lift the right knee. And then open up the knee. Now maybe the toe is down to the earth. Maybe it comes up a little higher. Good. Hold and breathe there. Maybe you want to work on toe balance, lifting the heel up, or just keep the heel down. Maybe hands come together. You can stretch your arms up to the sky. That's it. Getting as tall as you can. And finally, take your arms down and see if you can hold on to that ankle and draw it into a quadricep stretch. And if this isn't comfortable, just stay in tree pose or a different position. Nice deep breath. Inhale. And then we're going to exhale. Release that leg long and lower it down. Ooh, thank you. Good job. Let's change sides. I'm going to bring the chair to the other side. Okay. I'm going to like this. Coming in to your tree. Again, you can pick up the leg or just lower the foot down. So like you're opening the hip again. Squeeze the glutes. You can come up onto the toe or keep the heel down. And you can also lift your arms up. So you can point your index finger up or bring your palms together in prayer or keep your hands to your heart center. Soften your gaze. And notice how this side feels. Stay here. Or those of you who want to stretch the quadricep, you can bring the leg forward and then drop the knee down to the earth. Try to press the knees towards one another as you hold onto the foot. And sometimes it helps to use a strap, just kind of putting the strap around that ankle. You can hold on with one or both hands. You can lift one arm up. And then release that leg. Reach it forward and slowly lower it down. Inhale and exhale. Good job. Now you're doing great. Take a breath. I'm going to now come into warrior one and try to balance in warrior three. And I'm going to work with a chair. So I'm going to turn the chair. So the bottom of the chair faces me. face the chair. So the hips are even, and I'll step down and back with the left leg, right leg forward, and try to find a calf stretch, somewhat of a calf stretch. So it's not too, you're not too wide. It's not like you're in a lunge. And then just reaching the arms forward and up. Okay. And see how long you can get the front of your body without arching in through the lower back. So try to again tuck the tailbone down. You feel a nice stretch here in the hip flexor, or at least I do, when I really think of pushing the tailbone to the earth and in and up with the ribs. Now lower the arms down to the chair, and I'm going to move the chair again forward. Come into a lunge now. So turn that back heel all the way up over the ball of the foot and bend the back knee. Lean forward and slide that back foot up and lift the leg up, but push back with the heel like you're pushing into a wall. And then see how much you can be light on your fingertips and maybe balance the arms back, hands to the heart, or come forward, or just keep those fingertips down. Really feel that energy enter the abdomen. Nice. Now pull this back knee in and just hold it in as much as you can. And then kick back with the leg again. And we're just going to do that one more time. Pull the knee in. Try to hold it. Like you can even feel like you're reaching for the heel of the foot. And now this time, step back into warrior one pose to a heel, the heel down. You can bring your hands back onto the thigh and reach forward and up. Lower your arms down and take a big step together and relax. Notice how you feel. Soften your gaze and soften into your John breath. Let's change sides. Let's take the right leg down and back. And again, just find that calf stretch. When you find that calf stretch, find somewhat, if you're trying to get the shoulders forward, even if you may not have that back hip all the way forward. Okay. That right hip might be out a little bit, but you feel like you're trying to move that right hip in towards the midline. And again, you can interlace your fingers, point your index finger up to the sky. Open up the lungs with your breath. And then we'll lower the hands down, coming now into a lunge. So pick the back heel up, bring the back heel up to the ceiling, up onto your tippy toes, and see if you can kick up that right leg. And see how much you can balance on the left leg. And push that right leg straight, that heel straight back. And then when you exhale, bring the knee in, bending the knees. Feeling that, again, that core engagement. And now try to keep that core engagement as you kick back that leg. Exhale, draw the knees in just one more time. See if you can balance. Inhale, keep that core engagement as you kick back that heel. And then exhale, where one comes. And just stretch here for a few more breaths. Doing great. Lower down the arms and step together. We'll take a breath again. We're going to sit back down in the chair. And this time to relax, we'll do a wide leg forward. So we'll fold the legs up wide. Where is comfortable for you. Inhale and exhale, relax. Soften your inner hips, soften in through your back, your nervous system. Slow down the breath as you exhale, let go of the tension that you might be feeling. And all of that core energy, all of that core engagement. Now bring yourself back into a nice, relaxed position. We're going to relax. You've earned it. We do some head rolls and some neck stretches. All right, let's slowly roll up. Take your time. And we'll do a nice chair twist. So we'll bring the legs together. Cross the right leg over your left leg. Sit on the edge of your chair if you'd like to. Cross. Well, let's take the left arm up. Get long on your left side. And then cross that arm around the right thigh. Use the chair to push into for traction as you rotate. Twist. And then we'll unwind. Inhale. And exhale. Unwind your legs. Take the left leg, cross it over. Take the right arm and stretch it up. And then exhale, twist. And look back. Squeezing those legs together. And then we'll inhale, unwind again. Lean back into the chair. Pull your knees in one at a time. And squeeze the knees in. Keep the chest open. And then lower down the legs. And do some gentle head rolls. So roll the shoulders up, down, and back. And circle the neck around. Sitting comfortably in your chair. And other direction. And then bring your ear to the shoulder. And other side. And then bring the head up. Bring your jaw up. And then lower your jaw down. And then release your hands and reach up and lift your jaw up again and your hands up. Exhale, lower the hands down, and now just relax with palms up or down. So if you need more grounding, place your hands down. It's a symbol of grounding. If you would like to feel like you're really sharing your energy outward, you can bring your palms up, connecting and opening, feeling more open. So more like you're blossoming, and where the palms down, symbolizing more like you're drawing inward in a healthy, loving, nurturing way. And as you sit and relax, fill yourself up with light with each breath. Let it come in through the top of your head, from the heavens, from the earth, through your feet. And to meet at the heart as you inhale and exhale, circulate that light outward and create heart and brain coherence just by sitting, relaxing, visualizing, and breathing. And see how still you can become. And so, as like a spinning top, the more still a spinning top looks, the more its frequency is spinning, the faster it's spinning. And so it's kind of like that with the human energy system. The higher our vibrational energy, higher frequency, the more still and at peace and centered and grounded we are. And the higher our frequency, the lighter and more creative we are, the more connected we feel. Nice. Now start to stretch out your fingers and your toes again. Lower your arms down. Lift your hands up again. Really spread out your arms and your fingers. Give me a big Happy New Year's. Happy New Year to 2025. Bring your hands back down to your root center in the prayer of gratitude. Bowing to your breath, bowing to your yoga practice. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you for the great class.
You're welcome.
Yeah, happy 2025.